this shrine, as tribute to the animals of Gratwood. We're hunters who seek balance in all things. Most of us are wood elves native to Gratwood, but any who wish to learn the ways of the forest can undertake our trials and join our ranks. Within Brackenleaf's forest, just outside of Haven, bordered by the long coast, our leader's name is Glarus. If you choose to...
My husband, Minglanel, went for a walk yesterday. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. The last place...
Ironic. Huh. We come back to my homeland and I'm the one that falls into a ravine. I used to scale these rocks like they were stairs. I guess none of us are...
Mortal, you stand above the sealed ruins of Leiloria. Within is a gateway to cold... Mortal, you stand above the sealed ruins of Leiloria. Within is a gateway to Cold Harbor, where my priestess, Kulan, waits. I am the Daedric, Prince of Dawn and Dusk, who weeps for Kulanway's suffering. I am the Mother of the Rose, who sealed Leiloria away from your world. Long ago, the wizard Vastari came to Leiloria. Vastari kept careful records of her struggle to pierce a powerful wizard who built the tower. Leiloria is the mouth of a bottle. Kulanway was the most beloved of my servants. A powerful wizard...
Again? I mean, yes, mortal? Greetings, outsider. As the will of my prince is eternal, I heed your call. Azura. You know of Azura, don't you? Erai the Fleet, she named me. But Vastari pierced the seal with a relic. The wizard Vastari kept quite the stock of sigils. Here are the sigil geodes. A little dusty, but they'll do. Well, you should collect... Of course. You could be Molag Bal himself for all I know. I'd still help you open the door, Lord of Brutality or not. You aren't him, are you? No, you're not. Not enough horns. And you don't smell of rotten meat. Molag Bal has 10. Try waiting in a rock until someone calls your name. Then watch them reduced to a smear of viscera the moment you do what they've asked you to do. Ignore... Well, you... Try waiting. Quite simple to use. Pointed at the Daedra you want to absorb, and the sigil geode does the rest. A pretty stone, yeah. Pointed at... Twilight heart thirsts for soul. And if I twist just so, the power, I'd forgotten how it feels. Follow, outsider. Come see my prince's glorious domain. Sorry, you live?
Yes, Irai, despite your efforts.
My prince's children were legion. They should have overwhelmed you.
Molag Bal's chattel are nothing to me.
Blasphemy!
Stranger, if you're a foe to Molag Bal, stand with me.
Fools! I'll feast upon your eyes!
The Sigil Geode? Touching the Sigil Geode to arise? If she dies outside of that stone, we'll spend the next century counting the tiles in this place. I noted 32,708, but you're welcome to check. In the depths of this ruin is a portal leading straight to Cold Harbor. We can only close it from the other side. Once in Cold Harbor, we'll have no hope of escape unless he arrives.
It doesn't matter what Molag Bal is my prince, you fool! I let Vistari believe I was Azura's servant, just as I let you believe. I led you into Cold Harbor's grasp, morsels for the god of schemes to pick from between his teeth.
Place the stone on Irai's forehead. Every second that beast is free. If she dies outside of that stone, we'll...
It doesn't matter what Molag...
At last! I'm not one to hope any creature suffer. Irai is bound to her tablet. While she's within the Sigil Geode, we can use her as a tether to escape from Cold Harbor. If I hadn't been so... At the base, we must... I kept this life. Can you feel her suffering, her agony? For 1,000 years, her pain tunneled through the void, always reaching for her last memories of a life free of suffering. No more! We've done it! We freed Kulanway from her torment. Oh, it was worth...
Irai brought us both through the seal. It's only fitting she bring us back. Then prepare yourself.
It is good to stand beneath the sky once more, to feel the breeze upon my skin. And I wouldn't have made it here without you.
88 years, 3 months, 11 days, 13 hours. All right, I'm showing off. I used a simple spell to mark the time. It was the first thing I did when I realized I was trapped. It's not entirely precise, so I had to guess the minutes. Clear my Tower of Daedra for one, memorialize my companions who did not return, organize my effects. Then I opened my home to many I met in my travels. A young Redguard swordsman, a scarred wood elf hunter, a Sijic outcast. For a time, though I expect my attention shall be drawn elsewhere soon enough. There was something different in Cold Harbor. The air was a little too full. Molag Baal's Corner of Oblivion holds many secrets. I plundered several from his halls a lifetime ago. Did you? Telakar. A powerful mage. Brilliant. Always focused upon his work. Hardly striking, though such things never matter to me. It took my escapade in Cold Harbor to convince him there were adventures.
Kulanway, beloved of the Wild Ones, my priestess returns from the clutches of Cold Harbor at last. So I have seen. A mortal has managed what the eternal dead could not. Much when it is time. You have taught humility to a Daedric prince, mortal. Tread carefully, for he will attempt to exact his revenge. Now go with my blessing.
sings to me, but it is a song. The wood weeps. Can you hear it too? They say all wounds heal in time. This is true, even for the Veiling Wood. Yet some wounds are more grievous than others, and if left to fester, can only bring death. Each day I carry a vessel of the waters blessed in this shrine, and feed it into that which flows into the darkened veil. It's... Thank you. Take this vial and fill it with the waters from this basin. The water must be taken by the one... My son Earthenor helps me tend the shrine here, but he is young, and has a young one's whim. More interested in chasing girls and hunting beasts than the worries of an old one like me. Yet his heart is kind and he is dear to me. I do not...
The Briars can always use more skilled hunters. If you think you can prove your method...
Smell that? The air here. It's almost sweet. Be wary. There are vampires about. And that smell means they're on the Sabon. I lead a small band of vampire hunters. We heard rumors of an infestation of the feral monsters in this region. But we didn't realize just how bad it was until... We are going to kill as many of them as we can, until they overtake us. Good. 4 hunters is better than 3 any day. Closer than you might think. You want to meet Zungard, Agalir. Come meet our new friend.
No need to shout so loud.
A new recruit, eh? I hope you can keep pace. The blood will run fast and thick when the vampires attack. Gods, I hope so. But don't let Agalir hear me say it. Superstitious Redguard. I say you don't become a vampire hunter if you don't like taking risks. The more they fight, the more fun it is.
Are you ready to take the sword to these aberrations? Oblivion's own children. That's all I need to know. Anyone who tries to harm us will answer.
Looks like you've made your introductions. Time to get to... All right. Pay close attention. I'll try to be brief, but if we don't all focus on doing... Take this bloodstone. Don't lose it. It has the power to turn water to blood, and... Listen closely. This is the plan. We're going to lay a trap in the abandoned village up the hill. Zungarg, you guard the west gate.
No one's getting by me.
Agalir, you're on the ridge by the east gate.
May the divines guide my bow.
I'll take the north. Our new friend will use the bloodstone to lay the bait in the well at the center of town.
I love this part.
Drop the bloodstone into the well. Blood will spout forth, and it'll draw the vampires out of hiding. We'll be waiting to cut them down. The vampire lord won't sit by while we thin his flock. If you see him, whistle. If everyone's ready, let's get into position.
Whoever kills the fewest bloodsuckers buys the drinks.
Don't joke, lest the divines punish your frivolity.
You filled entire graveyards.
Excuse me. Did you know my husband? What brings you to my husband's grave? I don't think we... My husband was a guard for a merchant caravan. One day he found a mat. No, nothing worked. I even paid to have the origin of the amulet divined. Learned it was crafted in Cormount. Surprised you have the amulet. I suggest you find a way to be rid of it as soon as possible, before you lose the will to even try.